Okay, YouTubers, Facebookers, and friends, family, this is what I'm talking about. This is how I do it. Those are specks in the clear, little nibs. You can kind of see, if I can get down on it, you kind of see a little bit of dirt right there. See that? Just little imperfections. So I just hit him with a Sharpie, and that tells me where the nibs are. The lines tell me how far to sand down on areas that are maybe a little drier or have a little different orange peel than the rest of it. And I'm not going for a super flat look. This is not going to be totally flattened out, show car quality, blah, 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 blah. This is going to be what you would probably have picked up when the car was new, as far as orange peel goes and the texture of the finish. Although it will be fairly flat, but this is what I'm talking about. It does, and I already did the roof. There's a couple areas that I gotta hit yet. Up there's a couple dry areas. But the reason why I do this is because, in other videos where people are sanding, they sand, they wash off to make sure they're sanding down far enough. They sand, they wash off and make sure they're sanding down far enough and not too far. I put the squiggly lines in there because that to me is a guide code there again, as I was saying, as to how far down I want to sand, and not go any further. You get rid of the squiggly lines and then you're good. And I do it on mostly just the dry areas of the clear where maybe there was a dry edge or something like that. The shiny parts of the clear I'm really not worried about because you can roll over there, it's fairly light and then they're level. It's just the real dry areas. So another thing too is one thing you do not want to mark, and I'll show you since this is a fiberglass hood, is, where's that? Right there, that's a pinhole. So what I'm going to do with that is, I won't focus in on it. You can see it right there. That's a pinhole in the glass, fiberglass hood. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to knock it down and then just dab a little brush touch white on that and fill the hole up and then polish it. And you should never see that mark. But don't sand pinholes because you have a chance of chasing down below the clear. So just roll over them like you would normally and then dab a little paint on them when you got them leveled out. And then polish after that, and you won't see that imperfection. But anyway, yeah, that's why it's got the squiggly lines. And anyway, this is just what I do. This works for me. So anyway, peace out.